hear South America, you probably think of Brazil's carnivals, Argentina's soccer, or Machu Picchu in Peru. But there's one country almost no one talks about, a place so overlooked the Dutch literally swapped it for New York City. This is Suriname, South America's most mysterious country, a place where the rainforest covers 94% of the land and the currency has Chinese characters printed on it. You're about to discover the world's most diverse nation you've never heard of. Part 1. The Trade That Shook History. Back in 1667, the Dutch and the British sat down to divide up their empires, and in a deal that would shock historians for centuries, the Dutch said, "Sure, you can keep Manhattan. We'll take this piece of jungle in South America." That piece of jungle, it became Suriname. For the next 300 years, it was a Dutch colony built on sugar, slavery, and silence. But deep in those forests, a new kind of nation was growing, one unlike anywhere else on Earth. Part 2. A nation of everyone. Suriname didn't just borrow people, it invited the world in. Today, this tiny country has just 657,000 people, but over 6 major ethnic groups. Indians from India, Africans, Indonesians, indigenous tribes, Chinese, mostly Hakka from Guangdong, and Europeans. It's a country where you can hear Hindi prayers, smell Indonesian fried rice, and watch dragon dancers all in one city block. Even the official holidays include Chinese New Year, Diwali, and Eid. Part 3. A Dutch-speaking jungle. Dutch is the official language, making Suriname the only Dutch-speaking country in the Americas. But most locals speak SURINAME, a Creole mix that reflects their blended roots. Walk the capital, Paramaribo, and you'll see a mosque and a synagogue standing side by side, a church and a Hindu temple just around the corner. It's not a melting pot, it's a mosaic. Part 4. The green lungs of Earth. Think the Amazon is big? Suriname has 94% forest coverage, some of the most untouched rainforests left on Earth. Inside, jaguars, parrots, caimans, over 2,000 species. UNESCO calls it one of the top 5 ecological hotspots on the planet. It's also one of the world's strongest carbon sinks, literally helping the Earth breathe. So while the world argues over climate change, Suriname is already doing the work. Part 5. Economy built on gold and oil. Suriname is small, but it's sitting on a treasure chest. Gold makes up over 60% of exports, bauxite for aluminum, and now massive offshore oil fields. Experts say there's up to 8 billion barrels under the sea. If developed, Suriname could become one of the top 30 oil-rich nations in the world. But here's the twist. Over 78% of its economy still depends on natural resources. That's risky. One dip in gold prices and things crash. Part 6. City of Contrasts. Paramaribo, the capital, is where it all comes together. It's a city of just over 250,000, yet it feels like a global village. Colonial Dutch buildings next to Caribbean color, next to Asian temples. It's been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it earns it. But it's also expensive. A bottle of Coke, about $1.10. Canned luncheon meat, $4.50. Why? Because almost everything is imported. Suriname may have the land, but it's still finding its footing. Part 7. From Slavery to Independence. Suriname's past is heavy. Slavery brought over 300,000 Africans to its sugar plantations. Many escaped into the jungle, forming the Maroons, warrior tribes that still exist today. After slavery ended, the Dutch brought in indentured laborers from India, Indonesia, and China. This patchwork of pain and migration became Suriname's identity. In 1975, Suriname gained independence, but it wasn't easy. There were coups, civil wars, and years of struggle. And yet, here it stands, proud, resilient, unique. Suriname is the country that traded places with New York City. It holds one of the last untouched forests on Earth. It has 6 ethnicities, 5 religions, and 1 voice. from jungle drums to oil rigs, from Chinese characters on its money to Dutch colonial streets. Suriname is small, but it holds the soul of a continent. So next time you think of South America, think beyond the headlines. Think of Suriname, the country that's not just surviving, but quietly rewriting what a nation can be.